Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Legend of Bumbo. We can't be stopped. We're the greatest player of all time. When the heck did we unlock Bumbo the Dead? I didn't even notice. I've been playing runs with other people like a fool. Look at this though. Damage over time, buzz right, move a tile row, one right, buzz down, move a tile column, one down. It's non-stop board manipulation. Nothing could possibly hold us back as we descend into the sewers of Dros. With the ability to make the board whatever we want to see. Please do not call him PS on the screen here, okay? FK in the coffee? Maybe. PS on the screen? How dare you? So we got mana immediately. It's wonderful news. Work with me, okay? Here's what I'm thinking. Yada. Did I screw this up? I made a move. I did not mean to make a move. Hold on. Northernlion. Yourself. Use your brain. How are you going to kill enemies? You're going to kill enemies. Well, we start with 2 damage. 2 puzzle damage, I should say. That's fantastic. We're going to kill enemies. With puzzle damage right now. So bones and teeth. Those are big ones. So set... I do like that. Don't get me wrong. I do. Moving it 1 down, I don't think is going to do what we want it to do. Yeah, it's just going to move that up to the top. It does put us in actually a position still. Does this cost... It costs different mana every time we use it. Okay, so that's throwing me for a loop. I think that's part of what's caused my initial conundrum here, but starting to get it together, perhaps. This should kill you. Anytime you're playing a new character in Bumbo, you know, it's a tricky situation. We're kind of stuck on mana right now. We need green to be able to move things more. We shouldn't have put it there, but it doesn't really matter. I don't believe we have the possibility of doing that. But we do have the possibility, if we get the right sort of assortment here, of getting 4 teeth, which in and of itself does 2 damage, and then also generates an attack fly. Okay, cool. Even better. Problem solved, brother. Hurts an enemy that hits you. Nah. Adds 3 wild tiles. I just don't see us spending mana on it, but you know, maybe. 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 Just thinking it through here. I don't see any turns I love, to be honest. Surely there's got to be some, like... I mean, like, the easy money play would just be like, do this. Now you got a tooth. Oh, everything costs different mana every time. So we're basically just making... Forgive this is going to sound strange. We're just making mana of any color. Can't do it. I think we passed turn, but it's weird. So basically it's a randomized, for lack of a more apt term right now, it's randomized mana cost for all spells every turn. Mana currency, at least. Mana cost, I don't know if I'd say that. Excuse me, do we get 1 move per turn? Have I lost my mind? One per turn? All we can do is move things down. Not interested. You tell me we get 1 move per turn. We get 1 move per turn. What? What have I done? It's a lot harder to manipulate the board in this situation. I was wondering, because I saw people be like, Bumbo the Dead is so hard. And I was like, it doesn't seem that hard. Seems really easy so far. And now I get it. You gotta really build up all mana at all times. Okay. It's honestly like not that easy. How many times can we move it right? You move to yellow right off the bat. You son of a gun. Cancel it. We cheese the system a little bit. Okay. Well, then do me a favor and add some wild tiles in here. And then give me a free move. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You couldn't have done it without you. And then a free move as well, please. And really just trying to generate like as much mana as is possible right now. So I'm thinking... maybe I have not paid enough respect to the attack fly. So I'm assuming it probably does one per turn. So the faster you put it on like a big enemy, the better. That makes sense. If that's the case. So we're about to get hit again. I'm not too beaten up over it, just because, like... definitely seems touchy. Seems like it doesn't seem like an easy character. Okay, work with me. Down. 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 Okay. Now that I think about it, it's kind of stupid because we have no reason really to throw another booger. If anything, we need some poops to work in our favor here. But you can get there. Work with me. Work with me. They're not working with me, brother. They're not working with me. Okay, what about moving to the right? So you're saying there's a chance. There's not a chance. There's a little chance? Hold up. Oh my god. We got ourselves out of the immediate mess. Move a tile one row to the right. We're out. Okay. Well, I appreciate what I don't even know where that came from, but I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so we lost a third of our HP on that room. I honestly think that's a pretty small cost, considering what I learned. An invaluable lesson about, you know, life in the fast lane. You think we got this one? This will be a big one. Okay. Now we actually have 2 moves. And we generated some mana on top of that. What a dream come true. We need all forms of mana. But mana that does damage has got to be considered, you know, pretty up there as well. So Tooth is attack fly. We only have 1 move left. I think you just make poop. And you make it because it does a function for you, but then also gives you the ability to possibly move stuff. So where do you go here? I don't really like any of this, to be fair. I think at least like 1 to the right. Down. 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 It might go. It will go. Then you're dead. Okay. I mean, then you just got to get 2 down. I think what I'm realizing very quickly is the proper thing to do is to not use your board manipulation early. Instead, you absolutely want to use your board manipulation at the last possible moment. That way you have enough mana to possibly chain it together and kind of like kickstart your engine again. You know what I mean? I think you get what I mean. You don't need me to spell it out. This is one where I'm almost like, we could just pass. But where's the fun in that? Can't move to the right? Okay, that's a problem. We can move down. We could get there. It's not going to happen. Let's cancel it then. End turn. This guy's not doing anything. He's dying to fly damage. Okay. I still think it's going to be tough, but at least we got our head screwed on straight right now. We know, like, roughly what we're trying to do here. That seems pretty useful right now. +1 mana of each color. It gives us more coverage, more spread, so we don't get stuck. We'd rather have well-balanced mana, because it always costs 1, no matter what. So to get a little bit more of everything is probably advisable. Is it advisable immediately? I sort of don't see why not, but that doesn't mean yes. Okay. What do you like right off the bat? Well, for a single bone, this seems okay. I mean, it paid for itself, so it's even better than I thought it would be. We haven't used our move yet, so just be cool. So I like this. When it gives you the bonus, you're even happier, of course, but... And we got fly damage ready to come out over time here. So he might very well die this turn, which is a little surprising to me. Oh, we can get more than 1 attack fly, maybe. Very interesting. We could get 3 attack flies. We could perhaps even get more, but maybe not. I mean, I think this will kill him. I think he'll die. Just to fly damage. 4 boogers for mana of each color. That's a tough one. Not. I mean, that's your dream play. We're just... It's out of control. There's nothing my man could do. Okay, we got the secret. We got the solution. We got it all sorted out. Enemies may take damage. More red tiles. Well, it makes it easy enough. May take damage. When? When the game starts, when they see us, when we hit them, when they hit us, at any given moment, on any given Sunday. I mean, a fly that maybe does more damage. I don't even know if it works, but no real reason to reroll spell costs, I'll tell you that much. So it's kind of like a Blue Baby type character. So far, that's what I'm getting out of it. Is it worth making your move? I think if you can make a booger on one move, it would be good. Hey, here's the thing. We do 2 damage on a puzzle move anyway. So I think you start here. On a bone, I should say. And then we just need to get 2 of these. Work with me. Okay, now you got something going on here. We got poop, we got fly damage over time. We got some great stuff. Why don't you go ahead and toss the fly damage down on the enemy most likely to actually be hit by it at some point. Because I'm pretty sure these guys will only take damage from the puzzle itself. Then, we have a move. I think the sensible move, again, if you can just finesse this lime jello, now you get, well, we got a couple of things there, which is very nice. But we also get 2 of each mana, the +1 of each mana, my mistake. But still, it's really good. Just for making sure that we're constantly going to be able to manipulate the board. I like it, is the long and short of it. Maybe like move right. Just move this over. You'll be dead. I'm pretty sure this dude has been hit by 2 attack flies already. So he's probably toasted. There's got to be a better way, though. Like, what about this? And then this. And this. We have mana in every suit, so this literally cannot... There's no mathematical way it couldn't work. Dude, I think we're getting it. I think we're starting to get there. We had one bad room. That's okay. What the heck is a poopy morph attack? I'm assuming it turns an enemy into poop. Plus 2 mana. No, plus 1 mana of each color. I still prefer it. Hold up. He likes it. He likes it. He likes it. He likes it. Oh, baby. Now we got 3 moves. Plus fly damage over time. So I'm sure this should go on the big guys. I don't know if the poop's going to screw me up here, though. So we have 3 moves. We're almost like a normal character. I think I'd like to move this down twice, but it's all taking green mana, which we have none of. So it's probably wise to just do something like that. I'm not an enormous fan of it, but you got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to gum you up. I'm going to place... So I should have placed that down on the left, almost certainly. But okay, hold on. We're getting there. We got some tooth damage. You know what he's making. Get a fly on top of this guy. It does trigger the relapse. Okay, so you probably do want to poop coming down here. But I mean, come on, hold on. Hold on. Work with me. He's doing it. We could have actually gotten a better bone setup as well, but this will still get a kill. No crit, but that's fine. All right, how we doing on mana? Yellow is a sore spot right now. But we have a move. So let's just make yellow mana. Don't really want to spend it in this situation. I think that's where we got into trouble and I didn't notice earlier. So I'm going to tell you with relative confidence, I don't think this run is going to be a problem right now. I think as of the present moment, my personal perspective is that, I mean, we can reshape the board in our own image at any given moment. I think we're doing absolutely fine. I think we got nothing to worry about. We need green mana, though. We can afford to use yellow to allow ourselves to get to green here, which will then allow us to make more green. And then we'll just toss that down there. And then Poopy Morph him. Let's see what it does. Turns him into a dip. Oh, which makes him killable in 1 hit. Very nice. Where were we? Yeah, something like this. And then we're going to have to get a little lucky. Let's take him poop. Let's take him poop. Let's take him... What? I thought we were fresh. I thought we were still going. My bad. My mistake. I didn't realize. So we've turned him into a real poop this time, which is way worse. I don't know if we should have done this. We might have been protected. Oh, what? But why? I don't understand. Everything was okay. Please. No! It's okay. We got there, sort of. I just don't understand why he hit 2 different lanes there. Well, I'll tell you. We need to find maybe like a Hierophant card. Just getting a little Spirit Heart action might give us enough survivability to stay alive for the whole run. So these guys, if we could turn them into poops, I would be the happiest man on the planet right now. I'm also realizing I had oversimplified the way that I thought about this. We shouldn't use all of our mana from a pool to make this work. That's just bad for business. Hold on. I think I like this. And then, actually, why don't we try to make this work 3 times? It is going to work, thankfully. Like, I think if we use all of our mana from a pool, that's really bad. When it says gives you 2 of each mana, it doesn't give you 2, or 1 even, I should say, of the mana that you use to make it. Which is not what it says on the card. But I'm not trying to be like that guy. So here's the thing. I really like this, I think, for now. I don't really like hitting these guys with the booger. I like to keep them up and down, you know, turn over turn. So honestly, still think you're probably the one we want this on, so you should be killed. Sounds so menacing. You should be killed. Work with me. It worked with me. Okay. Still rolling. Don't really want +1 mana each color right now. What we do want is one of these. It really seems like with Bumbo the Dead, you either go infinite or it's over. Which is also the way that I feel about every other character in the game. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. What am I even looking for here? It's a good question. I mean, I think attack fly damage is a big one. That actually should kill you, I think, then. Unless it doesn't stack, which would be unfortunate, but, you know, potentially true. Either way, you're dead next turn now. Unless the fly hits in the column instead of actually hitting the enemy. It does hit in the column. It's very interesting. Well, with one move, that's where things get deadly, right? Like, one move is not really enough to accomplish much in all circumstances. Forgot you could summon an enemy. Okay, well, the attack fly is gonna ice you no matter what. Which is good, because we don't really have much other recourse here at all. Yikes, careful. I thought that thing might hit you in the face. So we at least got a couple of things going on this one. I don't really understand why that went off there when I made a poop. I feel like, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I feel like that's a bug. And it's okay. But like, it just doesn't seem like that should be the way that it goes, right? Like, I didn't attack in that lane. Maybe I'm incorrect, though. So you gotta love this. He's already a poop. So that was maybe overkill, but was also just kind of funny. Or if you ask Gary Jules, kinda sad. I mean, we love this. I think especially, I don't really like this. I don't really like this either. So I think we were spoiled for choice for what we don't like, which is really cool. Now I get, if I could especially spend money to make this work more frequently, it'd be a dream come true. The thing is, we don't have to use it every, like, when it's available. We could just wait on it. We could just wait on it. So we would like to get Bone set up. I'd also like to get moves. So, like, if we could do that. This. Okay, it's a free move. Very important. That's mana, which is very important. And I'm not willing to use our yellow mana yet. For the ability they've requested. Until we hit 0 in something, we're not really willing to do that. So I forget what this guy's thing is, to be honest with you. What's your thing? I mean, I love that, don't get me wrong. Now we might do it, because we get +1 of everything. So we got a more balanced suite working for us, or working in our favor here. Go ahead and just I didn't even know we were making a tooth there. That's my bad, but also that's awesome. We get doomed. What did you take? Oh, we can't use the thing we weren't going to use anyway. There's no way. Look, I'll just tell you. They're not going to let me poopy morph him. I don't believe it. Or I'll rephrase. I'll believe it when I see it. Anyway, I don't think this guy's going to be causing us too many problems based on the way it seems so far. Move this right. Move this down. No, cancel that. Move this right. I feel like that was the least amount of moves to get a combo of some sort going there. So we still have a move. Really, like, the hard part is we want to make sure we can, when necessary, keep injecting moves into the ecosystem. Tooth seems like the next stopgap. So I think you really want to go, like, move to the right. Move to the right. Then 3 down. Then we can rebalance our mana as is necessary. Plus, I mean, the tooth does damage. We're going to get doomed at some point, yeah. So this one took fly damage, which is not that bad. It's not mission critical at the present moment. We don't need to rebalance yet. Move to the right. Same move, basically. Now we can't quite do it. Rebalance me, please. Now we can do it. He's learning. What's next? We're pretty well balanced, but I think you could just do like a move and a move. I screwed it up. I clicked the wrong one. Well, you can always like move to the right once. We're not out of mana on anything. What's the next? 4 to make 1 of everything. Okay. Start here. I think we actually like that now. Because we have too much yellow. I mean, I think this works just fine. To be honest, as long as we can make 1 more suite of puzzle things, we can't be hurt. We don't even need any spells. And there is enough on the board. In fact, I think we've just done it. So that works. Problem solved. I think we're halfway through the run. And I think we picked it up pretty quickly, to be honest. I think this is advisable. But 23 cents. We can't change a spell's charge, which is very unfortunate. I would like to. 20 cents is very nice. We will roll the stat wheel again. Or not, because where's my money? Plus 2 soul hearts. It would be nice. I'm going middle this time. Okay. I won 4 coins. May gain soul hearts. That's even better. I'm going middle. Don't mix it up. He's done it. That's potentially a game-winning trinket, I think. Sad to see that I think there's still some bugs going on here. Has been a bit of a rocky launch. That's life. Is it? Sure, why not? We still have the +1 movement. We don't have to use it. But if we get the chance to use it, we should definitely use it, obviously. So hold on. You just go ya. Then you go ya. 1 more ya. And then... Can't move it down, though. Can't rebalance either. Okay, well, we'll pay for it. We didn't really gain as much as I would have liked. Can I get 3 of these, please? Thank you. These guys are going to die in a single hit because our puzzle damage is high. Look, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm so upset. But, no tooth? No tooth? Not tooth. Fantastic. Losing 15 cents and not getting anything out of it is really bad. That's like close to a full floor's worth of advantage squandered for no reason. So, like, I'm not sore about it, but, like, it does cause problems. Slows you down in a big way, don't get me wrong. But it's okay, because I think we're still just doing absolutely fine. I don't really want to poopy morph for this guy. I'd rather poopy morph the guy at the back. So I'd really like to kill this guy with puzzle damage, if it's a possibility. It should be. Like, move this column down, then move this tile right. Then you just got to go down, down. I think we're infinite right now, more or less. This guy's toasted. We can poopy morph you. You did become a stronger poop enemy than last time, which I guess is why they give you the option to do it more than once. But you're still, like, completely done. I mean, we have move in the tank, you know? So we don't have to get too creative. But why pay for moves when you could instead get them for free? Or for mana. It's not really for free, to be fair. He's dead. So I don't really want to skip to the treasure room. I'd rather skip to the treasure room on the basement, I think. Gain green mana. Damage goes up with each hit. I think Converter is well, we'll take it. Honestly, I gotta give it to the Poopy Morph, unfortunately. At some point, we should use our +3 movement spell, though. That goes without saying. I'm sure. This should be basically impossible not to get that to work. I think what I'm realizing is that with Bumbo the Dead, right, he doesn't get hit on the first one. He has to pop up. Yes, don't be a fool. You're being a fool again. You just want to use your board manipulation whenever possible to create yellow as soon as possible. And if you can do that, I'm not going to say, you know, you got it all sealed up, but it leaves you in a much better spot, for sure. You don't do anything when you get hit? You just get hit? That's a new one. Okay, so you're pretty close to death. From a variety of different sources. Don't really want to gum you up. I actually want you to attack so that we can hit you. We should kill you still. It is worth it. And you're just like normal enemies at the back, right? Like you're just hanging out. That's cool. I have to be honest, we probably should be using this like board setup ability to set up much more impressive turns than the ones I'm doing. Would not surprise me if people are screaming at the monitor right now, suggesting that very thing. So you know what? Rather than just hand waving that, let's try to actually do it. Although we're getting a little light on our mana right now. But that's what this is here for. Go ahead and move this. Move it one more time. Then you're gonna move this. I know we got 3 moves, but move this. Move this. He's done it. That's 17th. Hello, sir. It's just you now. You're not resisting it forever. So, like, it's just you, brother. What do you want? I would like to pass my turn, please. I didn't even mean to do that. I'm sorry. We should at least, like, set up for yellow next turn. I can't stop making combos. I don't want to do this at all. Just please pop up. Okay, so, I mean, just go. Just take your turn. Okay, your life is over. I hope you've enjoyed it, because it's done. There is nothing left for you here. If I could maybe make some moves. Which is not guaranteed. But is very likely, let's be realistic. I just wish there were like hotkeys for the spells. I feel like you could program it up a little faster here if you had that working out for you, but it's okay. No crit. He's still in a lot of trouble. I would be afraid if I were him. Plus, we still have a move. The only problem is we only have 4 bones total on the board, and then 4 teeth as well. So if you want to make this happen, no promises. No, that one's not going to work anymore. Okay. Well, okay, the easy money play is you just do this. Lock him in place. Pass your turn. You should have hit him with it. It doesn't matter. You're fine. You're overthinking it. You gotta love it. I think just accept the good play. Now you have 4 moves. You could have gone for the great play. But it's a little greed-driven. These guys only get hit by puzzle damage. So, like, if you'll forgive me, I do see some pretty solid plays here. Like, for example, setting up an ultimate combo. And then they probably won't all die. I would settle for... Well, I'll settle for whatever they'll give me. But I was hoping maybe we'd take care of the flying ones that were a little tankier. Oh, these guys, they don't take spell damage, so don't worry about that. He's learning. He's learning. We don't really need +1 mana of each color. Not really. Everything's pretty much is relatively set right now. I think you just want to maybe start shuffling the board around, getting some new pieces out here. I wish you could move pieces to the left as well. I know I'm asking a lot, because admittedly that would make things... I mean, if they're not already too easy, it would probably make things too easy. Where do we want to go here? There's ways. I'm not talking about a Los Angeles-based traffic app. We did gain a Spirit Heart, by the way. I didn't even notice. Moves are good, but puzzle damage is maybe a little superior right now. Just so we can clear out the board, simplify the situation. Fly damage over time to this gentleman. He's dead. He drained our mana. That's just absolutely ruthless. Probably should have known it was coming, but man, you think you know enemies, and then all of a sudden they hit you with some BM like that. We got no mana, dude. No, it won't work. Yeah, it resisted. That's right. Just trying to... I don't really want to use an ult to do this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to... I know we haven't used it at all, but I really don't want to use this thing right here. There's no reason to use it until we have to use it. I think we're going to be forced to use it. This is going to take us 2 moves to get into position here. Well, he's going to attack into the poop, so we might not have to use it. The only way I can talk about this is like a nuclear weapon, you know? It has more power when we don't use it, because we could use it at any time. If we ever used it, people would, you know, the enemies would be like, oh, I'm not scared of him anymore because he already used it. He doesn't have it anymore. Destroy a column, +3 movement, plus random mana. Here's the thing. Beautiful. Making great use of our resources right now. So we gotta make him open up the soft spot. Then usually you can only hit him once off of that. Little weird. So I just did it wrong. My bad. That was a really, really bad move. But hey, 3 moves now. Plus we got the random mana. Okay. He hasn't exposed this yet. We screwed up our mana real bad, dude. 1 poop, 1 yellow. Please do. Okay, we've rebalanced it. Could make it. Will make it. Okay. So this should open him up and hopefully compensate for our badness. No, it does. Okay, it closes him up. My mistake. So what we would like to do is actually set up for just an incredible tooth. If possible. I think that's the play. Because that does the most damage. So I like that. Then hopefully you're not too screwed. Not too screwed. Not in a great spot, to be clear. I think you're going to have to settle for 5 on this one. But actually, hold on. This is fine. And even though that's not going to do any damage, at least the fly damage over time will work when he's open. But it might cause him to close up, forcing us to stall for 16 turns, which is not really what I had in mind. Cursed. Don't screw up my existing combos, please. Okay, he's got 3 moves. That's okay. We hit him. It looks like he's closed to me, brother. Oh no. And there's no way out of that. And we have no mana. Take me. Well, this is a real issue. No mana is a considerable problem. I think we have to slowly gain momentum over this guy. So the only way I can really think of that happening right now, I don't know, maybe this will at least double the damage he takes, but I don't believe so. I think I screwed myself. I think we're destined to die, basically, because our fly damage just closes him up every turn. So I think the only conceivable outcome where things work out okay for us is if we're able to generate either 1 poop or 1 booger per turn. And then he'll take 1 damage per turn. And maybe. Look at this is a bonus. We made 2 on this turn. Anything could happen. And now, okay, what's that? We're back. We got the system working out in our favor for the first time in a long time. There's really no point to putting anything together, but poop and boogers. Like, even I don't even know if gumming him up will do anything for us. We might just be wasting our time on that one, but certainly as much poop as possible. Stop moving these curses around. You're freaking me out, dude. You're freaking us all out. I told you to stop it. I don't even know what I'm... Like, I feel like I'm wasting my time knowing that it's going to take us... I'm just trying to get a good assortment of mana. So I guess I'm not wasting my time. What I'm trying to do is get enough mana so that this awful situation where we have no control over the board will never happen to us again. That seems very... That's a very mature approach to this situation. Okay, you have to pass turn, you have to pass turn. Okay, he got hit, but it's good. It's good. It's a good situation. You block him up. What are you doing next turn? Good question. Not necessary. hit him with one of these. Is he actually going to be hit, or is it just going to be full resistance and we're going to be stuck on this fight for the rest of our lives? Because this is getting a little miserable. I'm just going to call it like I see it. We can make it take a long time for us to be killed. There's always that. But at some point, I just, like, yes, we should have seen it coming. Okay? You got me. But also, come on. We made, like, one mistake, and all of a sudden, this is the situation we find ourselves in. Really? I'm just making mana. Okay, just pass the turn, brother. He's not getting hit. So he's free. He's been hit. This sucks. I hope that this was not intended to work like this. And instead I've just stumbled upon the kind of bug that makes you very sad. Not bug, but not working as intended sort of situation. Because to do this 13 times in a row, I mean, it's not that bad. You know, we got him. It's just kind of boring, really. But I gotta tell you, we gotta make more lines. As long as we're not making curses, because we need more green. At least it pushes them back too. And we need more poop. We need more of a lot. I'm realizing now, it makes more sound the more curses that get moved in a single hit. It's like I can hear the code. You can only stack poops up to 3. I get it. You know, on move, if there's a curse, play that curse's sound effect, or, you know, it's a for each loop or something like that. I don't know if it's supposed to sound that cursed. It sounds very cursed to me. So if that's the intention, then mission accomplished. Okay, we don't really want to make more green yet. We just kind of want to pass turn, because otherwise we'll be here for like 100 years, and this is very silly, and I resent it, and, you know, perhaps I've done it to myself, but come on, this is a very minor mistake. And it's a minor mistake with, like, absolutely catastrophic consequences. Also, I think our board might, like, be full of curses soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we accidentally killed ourselves. Just by virtue of, like, I'm not saying there's nothing I could do, but eventually, like, we might have to choose between either taking damage or alternatively creating a curse, which is obviously not good. Please, my ears. I get it. You're the Inception soundtrack. Okay, that's good enough. I kind of just want to die. Uh-oh. That is not the way I thought that was going to work. That's my bad. We'll worry about this next turn. Just hit him. Oh, he's not going to kill me. He's going to hit me, though. I forgot he could attack twice. Look at how many curses are on the board right now. We got a real issue, brother. Well, first we got to make something. Who would have thought? Well, I blame myself, but also I blame the game. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Never do that again. And I'll see you next time. See ya.